everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of Where We Belong by Lynn Austen. Where We Belong is this amazing tale of two sisters' journey to find their purpose in life during the 1800s. Need I say more? Also, if you're wondering what my shirt says, it's just Jeremiah 29:11 written in a really sloppy font. This book is literally everything I want from a book. You all know that I have basically crowned Lynn Austen as queen. She is amazing. I love her books. I love her, I love the Restoration Chronicles. It's actually one of my all-time favorite book series of all time, hence the term all time. I'm a bit repetitive when I get excited. But I'd never read one of her historical fictions before. I'd only read her biblical fictions. This one was one that I had on my TBR for a really long time, but I just kept pushing it back because it's a big book. It's a thick book, and I love big books. I love getting to read and explore characters over a long period of time, but I just don't have a long period of time in which to read them. In my folly, I decided I would give myself 24 hours to read this book during Booktubeathon. I actually ended up reading this book, or rather listening to it on the audiobook, and I have to say the audiobook is kind of amazing. I loved the narration of it. I thought it was very well put together. Loved the characters of the two sisters. I thought that they were so different, but you could relate to both of them. If you can't relate to both of them, you can at least relate to one of them, because they're not complete opposites, but they both definitely have very different and distinct arcs throughout the entire story. Sisters are a theme and a trope, I guess, that I really love in books, so getting that in this book was amazing. I really liked it. I also loved how fiercely independent these two sisters are, despite the time period in which they live in. It was really a breath of fresh air. I loved it. I loved seeing how they sort of related to the world that they lived in, and they were like, is this really like all there is? They knew that they wanted something more. My dog is actually going crazy beneath my feet, so I'm probably going to have to go really soon. I'm sorry that this video is being cut a little bit short. All in all, I just have to say that I have always, and probably will continue to always love the way that Lynn Austen can make a book that spans decades into something that you can read in just a few hours, and you really feel like you have lived a life with these characters. This book starts out when the two sisters are very young, and it ends when they're a bit older and, you know, a bit more on in years. But it's connected so seamlessly, and she really has this ability to tell an entire life story within 300 pages or so. And I just think that that's incredibly redemptive and amazing. Speaking of the devilish troublemaker, Piper, say hi. Oh, you don't like it up here, do you? I've got to go do something with this dog to get her energy out. Again, I apologize that this video was cut short, but if you'd like to, you can always go over to my blog at www.jennavanmourik, #shameless self-promotion. And over there is going to be a coordinating written review or blog post about my thoughts on this book. It's a little bit more organized. It has a lot less interruptions with my dog in it. You can also go and find me on Instagram, where I have posted numerous posts about how much I loved this book. And my Instagram name is @Jenna Van Mourik. All of my other links are gonna be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I promise I will have a better video up next week, and I'll see you next time.